What up, what up? All right, so I wanted to do an unveiling of my IMO. So yeah, it's burlap. I'm gonna do a quick unveiling of my indoor IMO collection that I've been doing, so you guys can kind of see. I'm gonna set it up and make IMO 2 real fast, so you can kind of get an idea of what I am doing. So let me find somewhere to put. So I think, Joe, I think you're talking about this. I'm actually gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna unveil my IMO collection that I've been working on. I just had to find somewhere to put my camera down real fast. So I've been working on an indoor IMO collection. I went out to a national forest and collected some stuff. In a couple weeks I'll be going out again, but I'll be actually doing some live collections. So I want to show you guys kind of what I set up. So this is what I did. I have my cedar box. I taped some cloth on there, all of the basically the leaf mold and pieces of mycelium that I found. As you guys can kind of see, this stuff is very, very active, right? So I collected this out in the forest, and now basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check my box, and the indicator that tells you that this is basically done or cooking is if you feel some heat. So like I put my hand in here underneath and it's warm, it's hot, so which means that it's basically it's cooking. Yeah, so this is all the stuff that basically we were collecting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically open this up so you guys can see the collection with me, and then we will be mixing with equal weight sugar and putting it into this container to make IMO 2. So let's show you guys real quick. All right, this is the moment that I've been waiting for about a week. Actually, it's been about 5 days. This stuff's all hot. That's how you know that it's been working. Okay, so I want to be very careful to not drop any of this stuff in. Oh, score. There you go. IMO. So let's take it out. It should look basically like tempeh. All the way through. Yeah, you can see underneath too. So let's go ahead and pop this bad boy out and weigh it. Get it on the scale. And then we're gonna mix it with equal weight sugar. So you guys can kind of see. So this is my IMO collection. All right, so let's zero this out, and let's get this thing in here. Whoa, oh yeah. So here, I'll show you guys. Yeah, look at this thing. All the way through. Basically one big piece. All right, so oh, and it's hot too. You can see the heat onto the jar. Oh yeah, I'm happy with this. Real happy. All right, so I have about 2 pounds, 7 ounces. So now let's get the sugar in there. Basically what we're doing is, so we collected the microbes, now we are now we're stabilizing them so we can make them shelf stable. And you're adding equal weight sugar. All right, so we have IMO and sugar in here. Now what we're gonna do is just massage it all together. Doing this in another container probably would have been smart. I didn't think it was gonna be this much. Some of the sugar that's stuck at the bottom. This was 5 days. Just 5 days. This thing is super wet too. And the rest went in dry. Pretty freaking dry. I have a pretty clumped up spot. I think I'm gonna take that out. I don't really like how that feels. Oh, it doesn't smell bad. We'll let it ride. Okay, so there we go. There we go, guys. Now we have some IMO 2. This will be shelf stable. I think I'm gonna add a sugar cap to this. This is pretty moist. So just given how moist it is, I think I'm gonna add a sugar cap to it. But 5 days. Oh wow, I have a whole another piece in here. I think I'm gonna add this piece too. This whole chunk that I missed. So let's put this back on here. We'll zero the scale out. And we're gonna add in a whole another 8 ounces. Now continue to massage it. And this will last me a long time. So now a piece of the forest over there. Now the cool thing is, the reason I like doing this style is if I can't stay out there for long, or if I don't, since I don't live close, now I have a bunch of material that I can use for leaf mold. And I'll show you guys that in a bit when I'm done with this portion, but I want to make sure that I wrap this up first before I move on to the next step. Okay. Look at that. Boom. So I'm gonna add a little bit more sugar. This seems really moist. This stuff was super active. Mix into the top portion. All right, there we go. Let me go wash my hands, grab something to clean with, and I'll break down the rest of the process for you guys. Just give me 1 sec. I didn't really do a sugar cap. This stuff was just super active, so I just wanted to throw a little bit of sugar on the top. But I wouldn't really consider this like a cap or anything. I'll be right back. All right, so now that this is all done, I have a spray bottle that I just mixed with vinegar and some soap and water, and I like to use that to clean. I don't want ants to get in this, all over this, so give this a nice little wipe down. Essentially discourage any ants. Okay. And then cover it with a breathable lid. And done. IMO 2. There you go, guys. That's how you basically get down on some IMO 2. Now, to me, this is the game changer. This is what you want to keep. This is what you will have on your shelf as a farmer, grower, gardener, whatever you want to call it. This is basically your inoculant. This is what you can use to make teas with if you want. I personally like to grow this out, but basically I took a little piece of the forest and now have some really strong microbes, as you guys saw, that you can basically just use and grow with. Now, the cool thing about what I did though, which is what I also wanted to show you all, was, so this is the box that I used. So I'll clean this out. This is made out of cedar. So I'll clean that out. But the cool thing is that actually all of these little rice pieces, I think I'm gonna throw into my worm bin. But basically I have all of this stuff now. That's basically my leaf mold. All of this stuff here look at this. All of this stuff here is going to basically go into, I'm going to keep it in a box or in a bag. And then this is what I'm going to be using to make JMS. So, just got to go hunting a little bit, find yourself some good stuff. So there we go. You have IMO 2, we have